Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Paradise Killer running on Series X. This game is also available on the other platforms as well, PlayStation and Switch. In fact, I think it premiered on Switch first. In fact, for a couple months, it might have been like a 6-month exclusive. But at any rate, now it's available on the Xbox, and if you're part of Game Pass, you can play this game as part of that service. I like the music already. Mature content. What does that mean? Well, how mature is this mature content? I guess we'll turn it off for now. Let's look this up before we start censoring ourselves. Bad enough companies censor other companies. Now we're censoring ourselves. What in the world coming to? Oh, okay. So, I guess mature content is considered swearing. I'll turn the swearing on. You guys can handle it, right? I mean, it's interesting that a thing exists. Welcome, investigator. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. Explore paradise in your own way and find out your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Please tailor the experience to best suit your needs. Paradise Killer does not autosave. You must use the save points on the island. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Guided by leader Montserrat, the Syndicate attempted to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail. The islands die and a new paradise is born. The cycle repeats. Island Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizens' slaughter ritual took place. Another paradise island failed. The cycle always repeats. Lady Love dies, watched from exile in the idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect, until a Henry division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth perfect 25, but before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. Way of Blood Bar, 25th Island Sequence, Ash Street, Housing District. Ha 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 ha. Hee. A crime to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called on her. The exile. They needed to. Yeah, okay. Out of context conversation, great. Lady Love dies, 24th Island Sequence. Born at the longest tower, Britain in AD 1000, under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon. The Syndicate's lead investigator, after the Damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Psycho Unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the idle lands as punishment. Okay, more out of context. Another day in exile. Lady Love Dies is your name. Okay. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I wish you would act all your lines out instead of doing some with me. And okay, good. We're at 60 frames. Always like seeing that. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo that was taken of me back on Island 13. Alrighty, nice photo. really like the music and the color and everything. I mean, that's cool stuff. Portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. Talk. Lady Love dies.
Who are you?
The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? Worried, irritated. I'm irritated. Don't make me repeat myself. This feels like it's going to be a long day, or a bad day. Quit it, Love Dies. You're getting a call. A call? Oh ho, you're in for a real treat. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back into the saddle. Get out of the idle lands and get back to work. Exile is over.
Why?
Why is a demon in the idle lands? The name is Shin Utkakjikak. You can call me Shinji. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do. Some investigating. Some looking real hard. Some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, Love Dies. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're gonna need it. See you on the island. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. He must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. That's not there? Okay. Oh, this is my room. Okay. Oh, I didn't get close enough. Sorry. A lot of skulls for paradise. Dulled percola obtained. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. Well-read book obtained. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. I mean, that's not a bad choice.
That's strange. Why?
Why is Starlight unlocked? Starlight obtained. 3 million days up here, and now she's calling out to me?
Key item obtained.
An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did the dance of an investigation.
Welcome to Starlight.
Incoming call.
What the hell?
A phone call from Judge is unexpected.
Lady Love Dies.
Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born.
What the hell?
Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator and you're in luck. My diary is pretty empty today. Lady Love Dies. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island.
Investigate.
Your exile is over. The prison doors are open.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Judge, the barrier is still up.
The door to truth will open.
Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you.
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
I wish all the lines were acted. It's so weird that it's only like a couple things. Initializing nightmare interface.
Nightmare computer.
A nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born on a long-dead world.
I'm glad to be back.
The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like a holographic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Holographics. It takes me back to the university. I was the only one in that arcane text class.
Sure.
Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the Syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to access.
I don't like this.
The data on the nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There'll be more on the island that I can unlock. The judge said they need me down on the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime. A leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of the memories, secrets, and crime. Here we go. We're not playing Actraiser.
Paradise Killer.
Okay, I have to change. I have to change something because this music is really loud. Calm down, game. My goodness, why are you so damn loud? Paradise Gates. The passage to the next island sequence. The gates are in lockdown until I solve this case. Part software was not found. Please visit Starlight's inventory and install any pending updates. Missing Cosmos.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal, a prized unit of currency used by the Syndicate. Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Lydia Daybreak.
Your oldest friend, born in Moana Falls, Kenya in AD 1001, under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's ferrywoman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan Killer after she successfully defended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beyond the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together.
The investigator is here.
Thanks, Starlight.
What are you talking about, LD?
Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh? I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is, killer got into their building and took a knife to them.
How?
How are you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We need you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Investigate, was it you? Are you the killer? Can we wrap this up quickly?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Straight into the investigating. Nah, I was part way through a drop-off at the Paradise Gates. You can check the logs. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
Alright, ferrywoman reporting for duty. Time to ride, LD. Seatbelts on, LD. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the game. Confident or something? Confident. Up to me to find out the truth. Criminal to catch a criminal? My mistakes. We all make mistakes, Lydia. Chill, LD, I know. You messed up, but I understand. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the entire syndicate. No biggie. We don't have any investigators except you. No offense. None taken. I like your perfume, by the way. Aw, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? This unique blend that I got made especially. It's nice. I had to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You getting the fire back?
I was born to investigate.
It never left. I was born to investigate. Go get him, LD. Courthouse, 24th Island sequence, breathing life back into paradise.
Hello, Judge.
Good to see Justice again. Birthplace forgotten. Birth sign forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believe so deeply in impartial justice that they scrub their ego and fuse themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through the sea of truth already.
Judge.
Paradise requires power and sacrifice.
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedays.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise Killer.
The council are dead. Our leader's gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us.
What the hell?
The whole council were murdered at once. They gathered to birth the new island, our perfect home, our perfect new home, Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murderer junkie, that's quite the hit.
What time?
Midnight, the holy hour, the hour of weird, the hour of...
I have a bad feeling about this.
Judge, I get it. All of the council were murdered last night and at midnight.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Do you have a suspect? It's a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before, a decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand, the council's blood in his stomach.
I'm glad to be back.
The oppressed rised up? Who would have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse, the brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been in there?
Investigate.
The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leader can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter.
How?
How did the killer get in?
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest God Justice Marshals, stationed as guards, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council building.
I don't like this.
If no one has been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? Their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of blood from the council members.
Investigate.
In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful murder.
Sure.
I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. None that have come forward.
Why?
Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper? A god? A desire of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play? A sicko Killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia.
Who?
Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Just one. You remember KHX?
That's strange.
Our master craftsman? What about him? He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. This is doubly concerning as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council. Suspect?
Got it.
Is he a potential killer? If you can track the right truth through the darkened forest of secrecy, you might be able to prove it.
Lady Love dies.
It's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You are in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Is paradise worth saving?
What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony. They are yours to find. Yours to take. We must find out who did this.
Crime cannot hide.
Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has the blood records of the council. I have just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, the conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module.
Investigate.
Investigate. Interrogate. Find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me and we begin the trials. The trial will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial and we will reveal the guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you are ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when that climax will be.
Truth waits for you.
Are you ready to investigate? The island will try to hide the truth from you.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The journey into truth and
A duel
justice.
across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Crime details received. 2352. Henry Division escapes from the Desolation Cell. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. Midnight. The council are murdered. 3 minutes. 12:03. Henry is found outside the council building by Akiko. 12:03. Akiko informs witness that Henry has been found and that the first seal guards are murdered. 12:05. Akiko confirms to witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. 12:06. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks the paradise gates. 12:32. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. 3:16. Judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. 3:31. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact. Crime details end.
Key item obtained.
Blood sample obtained. A blood sample taken from Henry Division, the prime suspect of the council murder last night.
The investigator.
The investigator.
Your savior as well. Is paradise worth saving?
Are you ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the Syndicate? Have you found facts and crafted a truth? I'm ready to work through this with you, Lady Love Dies. We shall examine your case files and cast a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies.
The door to truth will open.
Are you ready to begin the trials, Lady Love Dies? This is the point of no return. Ensure that you are happy with your evidence and reasoning. There is no going back. No, I haven't done anything. Still working on it, Judge. I am almost salivating for the trial. Come back when you are ready. Question. Witness's authority. Doesn't witness to the end usually have authority at the end of an island? The remaining Syndicate members are all submerged in the bubbling swamp of suspicion. This includes witness.
The facts and the truth are
You
not
just-
the same.
You just took jurisdiction? I am impartial. My ego was scrubbed a long time ago. I am fused to the island. I cannot move from the chamber of justice. You and I are the only ones free of suspicion. You and I will understand the truths. I am almost salivating for the trial. Come back when you're ready. Leader Carmelina. Why did you make Architect the acting leader? Perfect 25 is her design, her vision. The Syndicate has been mortally wounded. We cannot let the move to the new island suffer as well.
Got it.
The law forbids her to be on the council. I have not forgotten her father's crimes. She is a temporary leader. We will go to the new island and she will step down.
Got it.
Any assurance on that? The marshals work for the council and the syndicate. They will ensure she steps down.
Sorry.
I hope you're right. I am almost... Oh, okay, it's the same thing here. The rest of the syndicate. Well, the rest of the syndicate. Some made it out, ferried through the Paradise Gates to the new island. The rest remain here, the gates sealed after the bloodbath. Are they suspects as well? It is possible that they set up a conspiracy in motion before they left. I doubt it, though. Criminals always return to the scene of the crime. They insert themselves into the narrative. They need to know. The rest of the syndicate are on the new island. The gates are sealed. They can't come back. They cannot revisit.
Sure.
I see. They can't exert influence on the new island or keep tabs on the investigation. If you commit the crime to end all crimes, you need to know how it is playing out. Focus on the suspects here. If a conspiracy was initiated by someone who was left, a co-conspirator will be on the island. You will reveal the truth through them. Why me? Why me? I nearly allowed damned Harmony to wipe us out. You don't get exiled for a misdemeanor. You were the victim, not the criminal. The Syndicate was wrong to punish those that smell the rose of a god's deception. The gods are insidious, slithering into your mind. Corruption by an astral deity is not consensual.
The investigator is here.
You're the only one to have ever said that. I was bound by Matsura and the council all those millennia ago. Now I can make it up to you. Thank you, Judge. I am... Oh, yeah, okay, great. Truth's gonna hide. Okay. That was like a lot of speak from the world with zero context. It's just like, am I supposed to understand this? Moment of your time. What now? I'm going to be seeing...
Demons.
Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you. I really do.
Don't test me.
Skip to the end. You know the blood crystals, that currency you guys are so precious about. I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. You mean you stole?
That's illegal.
Sounds like you stole a lot of people's money. Not people, rich people. Screw them, soulless bastards. Anyway, you'll need some currency to make it through this. Grease the wheels and all that. Point is, I've scattered the blood crystals around the island for you to find. A little game. A bit of fun. A little fun game. You need currency, right? Bribe a secret out of someone here. Bottle of whiskey there, you know?
Don't test me.
You and I have different definitions of fun. Potatoes, tomatoes.
That's not right.
Catch you later.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal? Yeah, it's sort of like a mix of like Killer 7 and Danganronpa. I mean, it's really unusual. So far, nothing makes sense because all of your dialogue doesn't have context. So it's hard to determine, you know, how good or bad anything is if you really don't know or don't have any way to, you know, relate to things going on. Oh, okay, that's a war point. Alright, well, why don't we stop it there? This is audap marching Paradise Killer running on Series X. Now, again, this is available on all the other consoles. So PlayStation, PC, and Switch. Yeah, it's unusual, that's for sure. So far, nothing makes sense. There's a lot of things without context being said, and a lot of lore that is just, at this point in time, just assumed that the player knows, so not exactly like an easy way to get into a visual novel. But I think it has potential, you know. As I said, the art sounded great, and the script. I think once there's more script that's related to the plot, this will make more sense, but right now it's related to the lore, and the lore is not really all that well explained. So I don't know. I'm hopeful. I think there's something good in here. I'm just not sure when that's going to appear or make itself readily available. But check it out if you have Game Pass, and if you don't have Game Pass, you know, let's wait a couple episodes and see what we think of it after that, and we can, or at least I can, make a suggestion whether or not you should pick it up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.